a new one, so there may be a few more. But until then, I think Bill would like to come up, and Zach, you have to come up here too, please. Please join us.
Zach, you know what?
Don't you want this, Billy?
We have a presentation of sorts.
50 points!
Well, I actually asked the disc jockey if he could play Marky Billa Almal Bokkema. He said he didn't have it. He didn't have it yet. So, Zach, I really mean this sincerely. This is for you, boy. And the score is on his nose.
Shut up, Dave.
Yeah, well, Bob.
Is everyone happy with the food? Everyone full? I'm sure there's going to be a few bits and pieces knocking around. If you're not, I was a bit surprised that fruit salad or apple pie wasn't on the menu after the amount of apples that we had in the chapel. But I did ask as well, but no. Next up, we've got Sean. You would like to have a word?
Can you hear me? Okay.
Hello?
Megs would call me, I'm her favourite brother. And I keep on reminding her that I'm an only brother. Right? But can I have everyone just stand? To the Sharks. Please be seated.
That's it.
No, in all seriousness, I was not expecting that today, being older brother, seeing your younger sister walk down the aisle, and Megs, you looked absolutely stunning. Zach, we've got some work to do. But no, it was fantastic, yeah, and I was not expecting that. Just as an older brother seeing your younger sister walk down, it's, yeah, takes your breath away. So Megs, all the best. Zach, we've got work to do. In all seriousness, as a brother-in-law now, I could have not asked for a better brother-in-law. And now welcome to the family. Mrs. Van Tonda, all the best. And thank you everyone, wonderful, and we had such a fantastic time. So have a great night. Thank you very much.
Now, some of you may know that we had a golf tour / bachelors before the wedding. We did some amazing golf courses. I'm sure most of you do play. We had the fantastic experience of playing the Extreme 19th at Legends. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's a tee 380 metres up on a cliff trying to hit a par 3 green.
540.
540 metres up, sorry, stand corrected. We had a great time. There was one very moody person there though, and his name was Dom Jolly. Or Mark Fowles. If you don't know who Dom Jolly is, if you Google it, it is this man. Maybe with a little bit more weight. Oh, anyway. Dom, I think you left something behind, which is your prized 19th green golf ball. So here you go, mate.
Did you make the fairway?
No, I didn't. I might be the only one that didn't as well. Okay, thanks. So next up we have another little speech from Meg's dad. if you'd like to join me.
You need this glove.
Close one? Yes, hello? I kind of think I've been a little bit upstaged here. Old man challenging the youngsters, but mine is more of a formal speech. And I'm to thank a lot of people. Firstly, my wife, Pat. And secondly, of course, Monica, who did such a tremendous job for us. Monica, without Kate, Melody, stand up, show yourself, all the work you did to help, and the extended crew. Secondly, to all the people that have travelled far, a lot of you have come, Frank from the States, Molly from Zambia. The family goes forever and wide. To mention everybody, I was told by Monica, I'm to be endured as opposed to enjoyed. So it's going to be short. I need to tell you about all the feathers that are around. You've noticed everything is feather contained. And I've come to realize that some 30 years ago somebody told me a joke about wagon wheels. Wagon wheels goes to school for the first day and he gets in the class.
I think it's feedback.
Okay. And the teacher asked them all to please, one by one, say the names, and she comes to Wagon Wheels and she says to him, boy, what's your name? And he says, Wagon Wheels, miss. She says, no. No, my name's Wagon Wheels. And this goes on for a couple of minutes. And you go home, and when you can come back and tell me your proper name, you can come back into the class. And he's walking home, and his little sister sitting on the fence. She shouts, Wagon Wheels, how was your first day at school? And he says, chicken shit, you've got no choice. However, I couldn't call Meg's chicken shit. So we modified it a little and called her chicken feathers. And she still answers to that name today. That's why I think all the feathers have come about.
Stand up,
Wagon wheel.
I think now I need to tell you a little bit about Meg's as growing up. With Zach is going to have a hell of a time. I think we spoke about this at some length the other day. Dave, chicken feathers goes to school, no, not to school, but to the market of the school, where Pat got involved, and the lady that was the organizer sees this little girl 2 years old and wandering around, and she goes up to her and says, oh, you're a pretty little girl, what's your name? She says, chicken feathers. Who she accepts, and it goes on, and she says, and where's your mom and dad? No, I don't have, I'm adopted. And
This is genuine, this is not fabrication. So, you must appreciate what we've grown up with. There's numerous stories that I can... Oh, I must tell you the one about the horse riding. Meg's an avid rider, and we were in Umshloti. I'm sure you're all aware of that. And she had gone down into the sugar cane, and I was wandering around. I did support her, quite avidly. And the next minute I see her come charging out of the sugar cane at full tonk. And then all of a sudden she gets to the stables and the horse turns in, but poor old Meg's continued going the same way.
You left out the part where you were going, go next, go!
Needless to say, it was my fault. As a father, you accept it and you move on. Megs, it's taken a long time for us to get to this. I never saw it coming. I really never did. Zach caught me off guard when he phoned me.
Don't tell a punch.
Had I been aware of it in advance, I would have given him normally and said, absolutely no way. He caught me off guard, and of course, he'd been part of the family for the last couple of years anyway, so I suppose it was expected, you know. And, Zach, welcome. Lovely to have you come into our family, but I need to give you just a little bit of advice from the 1 or 2 years experience that I've had being married. You're also married the whole family. And God Christ, mate, you need to have a lot of patience. Let's just say that being married, like we spoke the other day, and how you learn to just go with the flow and so on, and said after a couple of years you realise that it's easier just to whatever. And then you finally learn that you can get the last 2 words, and those last 2 words are yes dear. And then, some 30 years later, you meet Stefan in Paris, because you're living there. And Stefan, you've got to come back to my place and we can go and watch the Lions playing the Sharks. And hope to cross they win. And Megs comes along and long chats and old times about our wedding and how we lived and so on. And Megs comes out and says, picture work, thank you. Hello? Yes? And Megs says, can I get you guys a beer? Yes, dear. A few minutes later she comes out, would you guys like a toasted cheese sandwich? Yes, dear. And Stefan turns to you and says, 30 years and you still say yes, dear. Why is that? Well, I've forgotten her name. Folks, as they said, I'm to be endured. Have a fantastic time. I thank each and every one of you. It's just made it a superb day, evening, been fantastic. It's made us feel proud. Megs looks absolutely, well, she's always been my princess, so how can a father not say that? Let's have a toast. Please. Thank you very much. Cheers, everyone.
For they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, and so say all of us, and so say all of us, and so say all of us, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows. And so say all of us. Hooray!
Thanks, everyone.
Great speech. There's just a couple of speeches left. We have the most important one coming up. No pressure, Brendan, no pressure. Please move in. But before that happens, I would just like to say my piece. I have been very fortunate to know Zach and Meg since I moved to Dubai. I was introduced to them by Dom Jolly. I do like him, really. But these guys have been an ever-present in my life in Dubai, and I am overwhelmed with their generosity and kindness. I mean, they cook me dinner, which no one else does. And the meat's pretty good as well, so I'm around to stay, guys. So we're going to pass this off over to Brent now to do the best man's speech, or the groomsman's speech, should I say. He is a little bit nervous, so please be kind.
Right. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brennan, and I would like to welcome you all to the Cooper, Van John Cooper wedding. First of all, I would like you all to stand and toast the bride and the bride's shoes.
They were worth it, Meg.
They were.
He better say that.
Yes. Brandon, Patchy.
Bless you.
Well, for those of you who don't know, the bride bought these beautiful shoes from the States, and just before a dress fitting a couple of weeks ago, the groom proceeded to just throw them out with the rubbish. And he had to spend the next hour trying to find them through the rubbish. Hence his new suit. Sorry, I didn't tell you to sit down. Up you said. Right. Meg, my friend, you look absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
And as Zach pointed out last night during the BlouBul negotiations, you are priceless. Cheers. Okay, you can sit down now. I would also like to make a few apologies. Up front saying that the best man speech is not really the best man speech, more of a highlight reel of some unforgettable memories I've had with two of the best people I've had the honor of calling my friends. And that too, and the fact that I have actually paid to speak here today. You can check the tab is on room 13. I also apologise that I have not called the groom by his name for the 4 of the 8 years I have known him. So So if you hear me refer to someone as Clownface, Zap, or Deegface, or a myriad of other nicknames, then you will know I'm referring to the groom. I just had a few additional messages that I've just received that Robbie hasn't read out. The first one is from a Mr. Jared Leto from Hollywood, California, who says, "Congratulations on your special day. Now Meg, please can you stop stalking me?" The second one is from a Miss Kelly Brook, all the way from the UK, who writes, "To the president of my fan club, congratulations and much health and happiness to the both of you." My third thank you is from Terry Smith, who's one of our friends in Dubai, also known as Swedish Visa. He writes, "I'm sorry I couldn't be there today, but I wasn't invited." And the final greeting is from Warren Bonus Chicken Christie, who says, "Congrats guys, I have been practicing my donuts and burnouts in JVC for when you get back." The groom. I first met Zach, or zachattack300@gmail.com. Anyway, I first met Zach at 300 back in 2008 in Dubai, where I was roommates of his with a couple of other lads.
So you got kicked out.
It was fair to say I liked him from the start, even though he has put me into therapy since then, and he supports the Lions. Lloyd, the other groomsman, and I was still wondering why he decided to make us groomsmen. I mean, he burnt down Lloyd's kitchen, and he made me leopard crawl through 17 Egyptian tombs in 5 hours. Zach has been a bit of an outdoors man and an animal lover, although his coined phrase, "kill shit and eat it," would suggest otherwise. Zach's enthusiasm for the outdoors and animals could best be demonstrated by the following captions. Repeated requests to go camping and requests for me to film him turning the soil in his garden in Springs 12. And also hearing monologues of how his grass is going to be the best grass in the complex. Money Shot Saturdays. Money Shot Saturdays would involve Clownface Van T putting his mouth over a pipe and trying to siphon the filthiest fish excrement out of his fish tank. We got it right after about 6 months, and Meg and I would never miss the day the fish tank got cleaned, no matter how bad our hangovers were. Zach has always been quite an enthusiastic DIY enthusiast and a security consultant. The Hulk employed his silky touch to remove a perfectly good doorknob from our villa in Springs 12. It took Meg and I about a week or so to work out how to open the door with a spanner. I think it might have taken a burglar about 3 years. Zach has always, to go with his love of the outdoors, he's always favoured sleeping outside, either in a kennel, a muddy Tomorrowland tent, or his personal favourite, under the stars. Even when his Barasti beer blanket and his 9 a.m. shadow let him down, after he'd forgotten his key at home,
and Meg was in a strongbow and Dunhill Blues coma. Zach has always been a good mate, always trying to cheer you up and make new friends. I'm reminded of a night out at Long's Bar. Lloyd and I were a bit sad because our drinks were finished. Our mate Zach decided to cheer us up by giving us a token from Long's Bar, which happened to be a Jack Daniels pub slogan. Off the wall. Zach, being the kind man he is, he took it off the wall. However, his new friend, John, the 6'10" bouncer, did not quite agree with his sentiments. The couple. Having lived with the couple for close on 3 years, I have a unique insight into their relationship. From the initial beginnings, when Zach caught Meg staring at his bum at the Alec offices. Sorry, Meg, your something was in my was trumped by your husband's promise to sing I Have a Dirham in My Pocket later. To their friends stage, which was, yeah, we're just friends, you know, nothing's going on here. To a fast asleep Meg, almost being drowned by a half asleep Zach at 2 a.m, throwing 2 litres of water on her and going back to sleep. To the more serious stuff, like the first couple's trip of many to Dubai Garden Centre. Meg has had a very positive influence on Zach in so many ways, including his dress sense. You can actually almost tell when Meg's given her little extra touch, feminine touch. An example of that would be Zach prancing around the busiest beach bar in the world in a Superman costume fit for a 10-year-old. And more recently, Zach's outrageous wardrobe at Sun City. Those kids are done. In all fairness to Deekface, I know we always joke about our fathers being late with the friendship checks. It has been a pleasure to be here today and share this day and the past 7 years with you. To my two mates, Mr. and Mrs. Van Lebo Cooper, I wish you all the happiness and joy your union will undoubtedly bring to you and people close to you. May you lift each other up and support each other to the top shelf. That's a short joke. And above through all life's ups and downs. And may the lint balls never run out. Thank you.
Well, Brennan. So now, the cravat's still being changed. So once you've been properly attired by your wife, you'd like to join me up front here, please, Zach. I believe he has a few words to say. That is a...
By the way, that's a spam account.
You like spam?
Alright, so I'd like to reiterate firstly what earlier Alan said in saying thank you very much to Pat and Monica and Molly and the extended Bard family. Your efforts have been tremendous. Even through the tantrums and grumpy mornings when I was going off the walks with you in JVC, you guys have made a splendid effort. Without you, it would not have been possible. To to my father and my moms, plural. You've all been a great support, and thank you very much for believing in me and helping me to meet a woman like this. And then obviously to reiterate as well, thank you very much for everybody that has come from afar, USA, and I'm not going to go through all the names, but thank you very much for sharing the special bachelors with me.
It's actually being wedding.
That's coming later. Yes, dear. Very well. So for those of you who might not know, Megan and I met at a fateful Christmas function many years ago. At the time I was working for Megan's mom. So Megan was the boss's daughter. So Megan had strolled in wearing a really lovely dress. And I decided that, yes, I think we should have a little chat. What colour? It was black, and she had a black scarf on as well. I remember. So anyway, a few drinks later, I approached Pat, my boss, and I'd asked for some petty cash to take Megan out for a few more drinks. Because Megan's mom was a financial manager. Anyway, it was a great night, and I've never considered myself a betting man, but Megan was quite adamant that it would be okay. However, you just never know. Being a career-driven person, it was Megan or my career. So we went for a few snowboarding dates, including a Valentine's Day snowboarding date, and I quote, Megan's mom said, "Only losers go snowboarding on Valentine's Day." Anyhow, after a few weeks of dating in secret, meeting Megan on the outside of her home, pulling up a bit shady for the car, Megan got into the car one day and said, "Look, Zach, my dad's not happy. He wants to know who this guy is that's pitching up outside every day and not coming inside." So being the gentleman and the old school traits that I had, the Cooper dinner was booked. I promise you, when we arrived in that house, I think the AC was set to 30 degrees Celsius. Because it was really very hot, and that was in winter. Anyhow, that managed to get through fine. And then Megan and I were public in the parents' eyes. However, at the company, we maintained it secret. So, Alec was a big construction company, and there were various sites. So it was all fine and dandy until South African Day pitched up. So in Dubai, that's a massive event. And I lectured Megan the entire way there in the cab. Please don't drink too much, behave yourself, don't let the cat out of the bag. So Brennan, Watson over there, bought 2 raffle tickets. And those raffles tickets were a holiday to South Africa, flights, 3 hotels, great package. So I put my name on, and lo and behold, I won.
You still owe me for that.
Brennan gracefully conceded defeat. So anyway, the DJ called me up to the stage in front of all of Alec, which was several thousand people, and the entire South African community in Dubai, and said, "So who are you going to take on this holiday?" And I said, "I'm not sure." And this was actually Wackhead Simpson. And he went, "But who are you going to take?" And I went, "Maybe Megan." And the entire crowd just went, look at Megan, and that was it, we were out. Anyway, so the trip to South Africa was Megan's first meeting of my family. And she's always maintained first impressions are not her speciality. And the whole way down the flight, she was a nervous wreck. And if you've met Megan, she's a very modern, strong, instant gratification woman. Okay? She made it very clear from day one, I will never iron a shirt, and never vacuumed the floor. And it is true to this day. I ironed her clothes. So there we are, having a bride at my dad's house, and I'm looking for Megan. Where's Megan? Megan's making a salad in the kitchen. She's never made a salad in the kitchen. At least not back then. So my dad walks up to me and says, you know, Zach, you're really lucky. If you stuff this up, you're a fool. Anyhow. Megan, to the important stuff. Oh wait, before we do that. To the Keeper family, thank you very much for welcoming me from day one. It was an awkward start, but you've honestly always made me feel welcome from their start, and I look forward to the years ahead. Yeah. Now to my lovely bride, Megan. Your bride for a day, my wife tomorrow. Now I'd like everybody to stand up and toast the lovely bride. Okay, you can sit down now. Alright, it has been said that one should not marry someone you can live with, but rather marry someone you can't live without. Well, Megan, I say it's very accurate. You always put everybody first, in a relationship that is evidenced on a daily basis. Every love story is beautiful, but it's my favorite. A marriage is not a noun, it's a verb. It isn't something you get, it's the way you love your partner every day. I promise to love, support, protect and cherish you always. This day has been in the making from the moment we met. Even though it may have taken some time to propose, the subtle hints did not go unnoticed. I quote, get on or get off the pot. They say behind every successful man is a woman, and behind her is a wife. Love never gives up, never loses faith. It is always hopeful and endures through every circumstance. Today is the start of an epic lifelong journey, and I thank you for choosing me as your traveling partner.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and toast a happy couple, Mr. and Mrs. Van Tonder.
Oh, they are jolly good fellows.